Hey Soul Family, we're up on Sugarloaf Summit, me and my fluorescent white legs. I've decided that this is crazy, that these legs have been covered by long skirts and leggings for so long that they're freaking glowing. And I'm like, this is awful. So I took Bea and we went to the desert. We went to the Goodwill, of course, to see if I could pick out a little skirt. And I got a little denim skirt and this thin little top, but it took me forever. And I was looking for cool hiking boots, and I thought, there are no cooler hiking boots than my hiking boots, right? So I went home, got my hiking boots, grabbed her, and we headed out. I got a deck while I was at the Goodwill, and I have her deck, one of her other decks, the Sacred Traveler. That was the deck that I used today in, I wish my hair would stay like that. That's cute, right? The Sacred Traveler, it's Denise Lynn. So I got another deck, and it's called Sacred Destiny. So I got it for $7.29, and it's brand new. And they also had Moonology, which I already have. But I thought, geez, I wonder if I should have bought that for somebody else. But anyway, Spirit's like, no, you already have it. So I said, I'm gonna get up it's late, right? I doubt whether the sun's gonna do anything to my skin today. But I thought I'll sit up here and let Bea sniff around, and I'll do a reading. I'm excited because the first two cards that I got out of the deck were freaking awesome for me. You know, my friend was saying he's having a really hard time opening up his heart and allowing himself to let anyone in because he's been hurt in the past, right? And explaining about why things have been the way they've been. And it's like, stop playing ancient history. Stop replaying what you don't want. That story, you don't want that story anymore, right? You want a new story. You want to start telling a new story. Hey, Christina. Nobody wants to be around somebody who is depressed and sad. And we don't choose to be depressed and sad, but we can choose to change our thoughts, to change our day, right? We can choose that. I choose to be happy. I choose to look for the good, right? I'm not living in my freaking awesome neighborhood. I'm way over there. But I can get in my car and I can get here. I choose to come here and see my neighbors. I saw my neighbor when I went by. Hey, love you. Thanks. So I wasn't paying attention to my phone while I was shopping because I was conscious of Bea being in the car. We got torrential rain, which is awesome, and I videotaped it. I was out dancing in the rain. I'll share that. But I wanna share this deck. So the items that you can choose from, let's choose the sun since it's blinding me. And these Cactus family, right? The Cactus family. Look at the heart right there. See the heart right there? And the heart right there? I'm thinking about my friend who doesn't want to open up his heart, right? You got a prickly heart. You got a prickly heart. You got to let people in, right? No one wants to hug a cactus. You got to open your heart. And fuck the past and what happened in the past. It's not your now, right? It's ancient history, so you got to be willing to let it go. Hi, Cindy! Oh my God. Okay, we're going to do a reading. We're also going to use this deadwood tree. This tree, I don't know. I like that tree. It's pretty cool to me. I see all kinds of different figures in it. We're going to use the sun, we're going to use the dead tree, and we're going to use the prickly cactus. You don't want to be a prickly cactus, you know, amongst your cactus family. They're painful to hug. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to shuffle my new deck. And I got to tell you, oh my God, the gate. Oh, I love this deck. I love this deck. I got to remember what my two cards were. Let me remind myself by showing you. Focus, which is my snow leopard. I have this as a banner picture. I've got this in my office wall. The snow leopard is, gosh, well, I won't tell you who it is, but it's very important to me. And you look at that mountain and the snow. It's time you come out of the snow, right? The message was, many, many years ago, I'm trying to warm to the touch. No, stop trying and just do it. Start stating what you want to have happen and stop being a prickly cactus. And then the other one is love. Look at that. Ooh! Okay. So I'm going to put those away. Hi. You were thinking of me? Thank you. I hope it was in a good way. So choose your items, you guys, because when you choose, and like right now, I'm connecting with your energy, right? So we got the prickly cactuses. We've got this burned out tree, and we've got the sun that's disappearing. So here we go. For those who chose the prickly cactuses, correct for neutrality. Woo! Don't you go down there, you little stinky. Oh, and you know what's amazing about that card? That was the card that was on the bottom of the deck when I just opened the deck, and I'm like, oh my God. Gateway. Unicorn. Oh my gosh, it looks like Sedona. And I said to my friend, he lives here, and I said, if you can't be happy in the Magic Kingdom, where can you be happy? You live in the Magic Kingdom. Look at that. Unicorn, you're one of a kind. You don't need to be anyone else. This is freaking Oak Creek Canyon. That's amazing. It's like going up. Oh, that's so freaking awesome. So a gateway, whenever I see a gateway has opened. So go through it. Get off of me, fly. Fly represents endurance. It does. It represents endurance and ultimate attaining victory, but you've got to persevere, right? So this valley is enchanted, just like this enchanted kingdom. We live in the Magic Kingdom. That's what I call Sedona, because it is. It's incredible. So and when you're in a place like this, the veil is very thin between you and the other worlds. So take advantage of that energy and call on the ancestors. Call on the energy that emanates from here. This is a power place, right? Now, I don't know where you are, you all in this world. Maybe you've got a place where you've got ferns and forest. It's an enchanted place. But here where we are, this is speaking about the land that we live in here. There are vortexes here. Take advantage of the energy that we have here and use it to the maximum effect. Right? These are gateways. Things beyond the ordinary can happen in places like this. That's why people come to Sedona, because it's freaking magical, right? This is where the visionaries come. This is where the sages come. This is where the shaman are. This is why I live here, right? This is why I came to this place, because I travel. People want to go hiking with me because I see things in the rocks. I see things in the plants. I see shapes. I see the ancestors. I'm told stories as I walk along. So listen to this place. This is a place like down by Oak Creek Canyon where all of the fairies are, right? I'm Celtic, so I'm very connected to the fairies as well. Right now, Spirit is telling you with this message, magic is afoot. Ooh! Magic is afoot! I got that this morning. There's extra magical energy around you at this time. There's events that are unfolding. This is a time when you're going to get revelations that may be profound. This is when Spirit said to me, you're going to get some illumination about something. It's going to come. Don't go looking for it. It'll show up, right? And this is what this card is telling you. It's an excellent time for you to focus on what is my vision for the future? What is it that I want to do, right? Like today. It's simple. You don't have to figure it all out. You just need to take the first steps, right? Like today, I've decided these are the whitest legs I've ever seen on the face of the planet. So I'm going to go get a cute little denim skirt that I can wear 7,000 different tops with, and this will be my outfit, and my legs will get tan, right? I had a purpose, I had a plan, I went there, I got it, and I'm moving forward. I didn't go 6 months down the line and think to myself, oh, my legs are a little chunky right now, and you can see my knees don't look too sexy. I'm not talking about that. I'm dealing with what I have to deal with right now. I'm taking the first freaking step. Give me a break. So as I'm hiking up the hill and you see my legs glowing from a mile away, it's kind of like that reindeer that they said that they painted the antlers, right? So that the trucks wouldn't run into them. No one's going to run into me. I've got glowing legs. But it's like take one step in the direction that you want to go. So here you are. This is telling you that wherever you are, you don't have to be in Sedona. I just happen to have all of this extra energy around me so that I can impart this kind of energy to you, right? You can see how being out here affects me, right? It changes my whole dynamic. It changes my energy. It uplifts me. I'm on fire here. That's why it was important that I moved here, because this is my work. I'm supposed to be encouraging other people, and I can't be encouraging other people if I'm a Debbie Downer, if I'm focusing on the negative, right? I've got to be freaking focusing on everything that makes me happy. Everything that makes me happy. So my vibration lifts, then it affects you and your vibration lifts, right? So where you're at, Spirit is saying you've got extra magical energy. You're one of a kind. You came to this planet with extraordinary gifts. You're not like other people. You're supposed to be right now focusing on your vision, your future. This is your life, not your past, not the way it was. Spirit says right now, with this energy coming to you right now, a small amount is going to take you a long way. Just a small amount of effort. You'll get more. Right now, there happens to be this kind of energy right now. the gateway that you're in right now. It's especially thin between you and the other side. You might be getting messages from passed over loved ones. You might be getting the messages from the grandfather, the grandmother, the ancestors, the way I do when I walk through here. I hear things. I get stories. I'm told stories. So at this time, Spirit says, look at that vibration coming towards you. Step through this gateway. There's a lot of things that are blossoming in your life that are about to blossom. So pay attention. Look for them, what they're going to be. Open your heart is the message. The more you become aware of all the wonderful little things in your life, the more they will show up for you. But the message is open your heart, right? What did we start with? Can you tell me what we started with? Did we start with the prickly cactuses, or did we start with the tree, or did we start with the sun? Tell me what we started with so I know who to go next. And then I'm going to shuffle. I love that message. That was literally on the bottom of the deck. So I knew it was a message for me already. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I'm looking. I know there's a delay. Can you please tell me, Christina, what was the item that I chose first? Did we start with the sun? Did I say that? I think I did, because I said I was getting blinded by it. So let's go to the prickly cactuses, right? The cactus family that are protecting their hearts right there. Look at their hearts right there. Sometimes you can see Mickey Mouse. You can see a whole family. You don't want to get one of these things stuck in you, I got to tell you. They leave a huge freaking, yeah, it was the sun. It was the cactus? I think it was the sun, because I think I said I was being blinded by the sun. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I got a message in that just now. Being blinded by the sun. The sun represents a Leo. There might be somebody you're under an illusion of something. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the cactus family. For those who chose the cactus family. Woo, the sun's going away. For those that one. Fulfillment. Yay! Yum, I would like to take a bite out of that. Peaches. There's a song right now. I get my peaches down in Georgia. I wonder if that has anything to do with this particular message. Fulfillment. Well, this peach is ripe and ready for the picking, right? It's also, the peach stands for, it's a symbol. It's a symbol of renewal. It's a symbol of spring. After the rains come the spring and comes the fresh fruit, right? It's a symbol also of happy marriage and fertility. So fulfillment of this type is there for you. Sometimes it stands for immortality. But fertility, fulfillment, marital bliss, happiness. I mean, riches, anything with these rich fruit, they used to bring fruit as gifts when they would travel. In the Renaissance time, they say that the peaches represent heart and love. So it talks about speaking from your heart, maybe speaking to the one that you love. Look, they match my freaking boots. I love those boots. So they're telling you right now, fulfillment is at hand for you. Yay! No matter what's going on. No matter what is going on, Spirit says, put your focus on the good things, on the pleasure, right? On what makes you happy. Right now, find the pleasure in the moment. Like I said, right? Find the pleasure in the moment. Look for the things around you that you have reason for happiness, like her. She's freaking super stoked just to be able to be on the mountain here, right? I'm stoked that we got here in time for the sunset. I'm stoked that I got my skirt so I can get my neon legs tanned. So look for the things. I was feeling a little bit weirded out because of my move, right? I'm like, why am I moved to a place away from my neighborhood? But stop focusing on that. There's a reason for it. Find the bliss in the moment. Spirit says love fully, deeply. Again, what was the message? Stop hiding your heart. Stop hiding your heart, prickly cactus. Open your heart. You are going to draw to you more reasons to be sad and more reasons to be fearful if you're constantly looking for things to go wrong, right? You've got to look for things to go right. Spirit says cherish the people in your life. Start listing off all of the things that you're grateful for. The people, the experiences, the places that you live in, the places that bring you delight. The fact that, oh my God, we live here. We live here. We're not freaking just travelers, right? And then bring what they want you to do is they want you to choose people that make you happy. Choose people that uplift you. Fill your life with those kind of people. No one, like I said, no one wants to be around the prickly cactus. Nobody wants to be around a Debbie Downer, right? I want to be around somebody that is positive and optimistic. My friend Majestic and her husband Sebastian, I love their energy. They're amazing. They've always got, she's always got a positive spin. So does he. I love that. I look for that. I will gravitate towards that. And I've met them because my energy is that. And so I'm pulling that towards me. I'm not going to choose to be around someone who's got a list of things that are negative, right? We all have shit that we've been through. We've all got trials and tribulations. Stop focusing on it. Start focusing on the best. Hi, Lloyd. Not too quickly with the sun on your pale legs. On my legs. I know. It's like 6:30 or something here. They're not going to get that. They're not going to get that. They're not going to get that burnt. So fill your life with what makes you happy, even in the little things, right? Like fresh fruit. I have been choosing, because I'm getting my body back into its regular fit shape, where I'm feel good about myself. So I've cut carbs. Being very careful about, you know, everything that I'm taking in, but I'm eating fresh fruit and low carb yogurt. And so what do I get? I make sure that I get really good fruit, really good crunchy grapes, right? Nice fresh blueberries. What I'm going to eat is going to taste good. It's going to be good. I'm not going to get myself diet bland. I'm going to get what's going to taste good, because I'm going to focus on, I like this. This is good for me, and I like this, right? I'm not going to be thinking, oh, God, I can't have chocolate. Oh, my God, because I'm a chocoholic. If anybody knows me, I'm a freaking chocoholic. So savor things. And this is an amazing message, too, because it's talking about health. Look at the health of this peach and the health of those leaves. So it's talking about your health being in better condition, a return to better health, right? So they're talking about, it's like, I'm thinking about my son. My son's half Italian, and he's an amazing chef, and he went to Italy with his wife to learn how to cook all the Italian meals, even though his Nonna was probably the best Italian cook in the world. And I gotta tell you, when we would eat her spaghetti, oh my God, it was orgasmic. It was orgasmic. And I can think of my son. I mean, there's nothing that we would share more than pictures of food. Oh my God, Mom, check this out. Oh my gosh. So throw yourself into what feels good and what you like with everything in you. You become infectious, right? Your energy expands, and then you draw more of that towards you. You have a responsibility about what it is that you want your life to be like and how your life is going to be experienced. It is coming from you, all of your actions, right? If you want something to happen, you need to work towards it. Right now, this is about this fulfillment and this new growth. This is a good time if somebody wanted to have a baby, if somebody was starting a new project, if you're starting a new relationship. This is basically like if you were thinking about doing something with like renewal, or maybe I'm going to go for this. Spirit says this is a positive omen that you will have fulfillment. It will be juicy. It'll be luscious. It'll be bliss. It'll be yummy. Ah! Okay. So the last one, we did the sun, we did the prickly cactus, and now we're going to do this guy standing the test of time. He's been through hell. Look at this guy. And him. They have been through freaking hell, and they're still standing, right? They're still standing over the environment. Have you been through that? Have you been through the fire? I certainly have. I certainly have. All right. So here we're going to go. Last one. The burned out trees. You burned out right now? Correct for neutrality. What do you have to say for the ones who chose the burned out trees? Woo! Let's please not send this down the hill. I really like this deck. Correct for neutrality. Isn't it a pretty color? Look at that. I'm supposed to go on a trip, and I know, I mean, I'm a mermaid. I do well in the water. I don't know where I'm going. I almost bought a ticket to Wisconsin. I'm still debating going back to see my soul family. I'm going on a... Did you hear that coyote? Yip, yip, yip. Bea! Where are you? Bea! Come on! I can't whistle worth a shit. Bea! There you are. What are you doing down there where all the coyotes are? Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my goodness. There are coyotes down there. Okay. So I'm kind of wondering where I'm going. Correct for neutrality. I'm definitely not going to be in a bathing suit anywhere. Oh my God. Correct for neutrality on all levels. These fluorescent legs. Correct for neutrality. I'm going to have to go on long walks. That's what I want to do. Long walks. Correct for neutrality. Woo! You did have to do that, you stinkies. Look at them all. I'm not taking all of those. Ugh. Okay, out of the way, chicken. Let me go down and get the cards. Forgiveness, trust, stillness. Let's read it that way. There's an opportunity coming, but you need to be open to it, right? Go reach for the opportunity. Reach for the opportunity so it doesn't get away from you. Are you at a standstill? Make things simple. Keep it simple, stupid, and you will have the fulfillment that you wish. I like reading like that as well. Okay, hold on. Go back up. That's probably why they all fell. They all fell that way because Spirit wanted all of those things to be brought out. Clearly. I mean, duh. Right? That was pretty clear. It's pretty simple. Okay. Correct for neutrality. On all levels. For those who chose the burned out trees. Maybe you need a break, right? You need a vacation. I'm so freaking exhausted. I'm still trying to catch up on my rest. New beginnings, patience, gateway. Okay, you've got a magical gateway. There's magical things that are about to happen for you. Have patience because there are new beginnings happening. Now you look at the great blue heron. The great blue heron, they know how to hunt. They will stand in their long legs in their emotional waters for a long period of time until they know exactly when to strike. And then they go after it with determination. So, magical gateway, there's a new beginning. It looks to me like this one here in Sedona has a great blue heron here flying towards her. And there will be a new beginning. I like the sound of that. So let's just see what else comes from these. So gateway we already got. New beginnings and patience. So maybe somebody's been patient because this one's flying, right? This one's on the move. They've had patience. But now there's a gateway that's opening, so there's a new beginning about to happen. That's what I pick up from this. They've been patient, right? I've been waiting around, but now I gotta move. I gotta make a move here, right? So my friend was talking about the fog up in her beautiful place up in Washington. This is actually fog in the background. And the fog is, you can't see things clearly, right? When you're moving through the fog, it's dense, it's thick. You're not quite sure in the direction that you're going. This is when the emotional waters start to vaporize, right? And it's suspended. You can't see what's ahead. So if you're in the fog, sometimes some things look a certain way when they're actually a different way, right? But this one's flying up above the fog so that they can see what's on the horizon. Spirit says, use your imagination to move forward. Check in with your sixth sense. If you can't see what's coming, what do you feel, right? In the fog, it's a time to be quiet. It's a time to be still, like the blue heron, right? It's a time to not move forward. It's a time to wait. But this one's flying forward. Things may not be as they seem, Spirit says. Things are more like this than they are like what you think. So be patient, maybe, so that you can actually see the new beginning as things begin to clear. Right now, things might be a little obscure. So they want you to pay attention to what your intuition is feeling. We're already been told this. We're in this magical gateway, right? Connect to your highest self. Maybe get quiet in your mind. Do a little research on the great blue heron. The great blue heron sees an opportunity where others don't. They not only can see the opportunity, but they can make something out of it. They can, remember the fulfillment? They can make something and they can make it profitable. So other people might look at you and think, what? Or they may not even see what you're doing. But Spirit says there's a new beginning available to you, right? The sun is setting right now. This is where we are. So here we are right now. The sun is setting. Pretty soon tonight, the stars will start coming out. And here in Sedona, the stars are just like that. It's magical, right? Now, is the sun setting or is the sun rising here? Because this is a new beginning. So the sun sets, but soon enough the sun is going to rise. And that's the symbol of a new beginning. Fresh life, beginning anew. Every single day we get a chance to do things differently, right? I get to choose how I'm gonna act today. I get to choose what I'm gonna say today. You got to be very consciously aware of how we speak. Our words create our life. We are co-creators with the divine. We don't sit around in our big chair and, oh, look at the dragonfly. Dragonfly says, hold on to your dreams. They're sound and valid. You deserve to see them fulfilled. But maybe not the way you're thinking. That's where you are a co-creator with the divine. We don't sit in our big chair at home and expect our legs to look better. We don't sit in our big chair at home and expect these fluorescent white legs to get color on them. We don't sit at home and expect a job to come to us. We don't sit at home and expect the love of our life to show up in our life. If we're meant to speak, we need to speak. And look at that. There's a little bat. Bat is talking about rebirth and renewal, right? When I said that, right? So every single day we get the opportunity. What am I going to do today? Am I going to wake up and be miserable? Am I going to wake up and be sad? Or am I going to choose to be rebirthed today? I'm reborn every single day. I get a chance to do something different. Every single day I can change my mind, right? I can change my mind. Just because I have been thinking this all this time doesn't mean I have to think this way tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to do this. The sun will come out tomorrow, right? It's going to sleep right now, but we know it's going to be back. So Spirit says right now for this message, this new beginning, there's the end of darkness. There's the end of darkness. You've been patient. It's time to fly forward. It's time to grab those opportunities. It's time to see the opportunity. It's time to make the opportunity. Ask the ancient ones to help you. Connect to your ancestors. Spirit says there's magical energy. Use the energy of these vortexes. When I'm upset or sad, I come up to the grandmother. The grandmother is in this rock up here. I see her everywhere. That's the grandfather. When I was scared, I said, Father, hold me. Mountain, hold me. And there I am, leaning up against the back of the mountain. For all of you who haven't seen the goddess, let me show you her. Spirit says when the great wave comes, go to the mountain. And to me, it was this mountain. And there she is. See her silhouette? Right there? Right there. You can see her face looking up and her chest. She's lying with her back against the mountain. She's allowing Spirit to support her. She's calling on the ancient ones. That's what I do. Father, hold me. Grandmother, keep me here. Help me. Mom, Dad, little sister, whoever it is that's on your spiritual team, right? Look how beautiful it is right now. Jeez, it's so freaking beautiful. So Spirit's saying right now, there's a whole new cycle expanding into your life right now. New experiences, new ideas. I was told earlier today that I was going to get an idea. It was going to pop into my head and it was going to be like a light bulb and I was going to go for it. Hasn't quite happened yet. We'll see. It'll happen. I know that it will. It always does. But Spirit says there's open opportunities for you right now. New experiences are there. If you've got an idea, if you've got a thought for a project, as I'm speaking these words, what's coming to your mind? Timing is everything. Spirit says timing is everything, and the timing is now. That bird was going, diving on the opportunity, right? Taking flight, taking off to the new beginning. That was going on with this bird. Spirit says anything is possible for you right now. When the sun rises tomorrow, you are the one that's glowing. You are the one that has the power within you. Good fortune awaits you. New beginnings, magic in the air. Go for it. Grab the opportunity. I like this reading. All right, so I'm going to take my white legs and go hike across. The sun's gone. It'd be nice if I'd gotten a little color, but I didn't. So let me swipe your comments back. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So I'm going to let you guys go. I got to take my little chicken for a bit of a hike. She's cruising around on her own. So I love you, and I hope that helped. The dragonfly is circling around me. Dragonfly, remember the fog? The dragonfly is about seeing through the illusion. Dragonfly is a master of the water and a master of the air. So the water is your emotions, the air is your intellect, right? So master your mind. Take control of your mind. A new book project came to mind just before hopping on this call. Yay, good for you. Well, there you go. You're very, very welcome. I love my new deck. Thank you, Spirit. I love you guys. We'll speak again soon. Peace.